Hey everyone, this is Joel Lane from ParkviewPainters.com. I'm going to paint this chair and reupholster it into a heirloom white. I'm going to use spray paint, and the tools I'm going to use 220 grit sandpaper, Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch primer, and satin heirloom white for the finish, TSP for cleaning, a bucket and a rag. And for the upholstery, I'm just going to use a twin fitted sheet and 1/4 inch staples. Here I'm just going to remove the cushion, put it to the side, and then sand down the entire piece with 220 grit sandpaper. And then I'm going to use a rag with TSP to clean off the entire chair, getting all the cracks, and basically just try to make it as clean as possible. And after I've gone over it one time with TSP, I'm going to use another rag with warm water and go over it a second time. I'm going to use primer. This is an oil-based primer. Spray paint by Rust-Oleum. It's called Painter's Touch 2x coverage. I'm just going to flip the chair over, and I'm going to do one side at a time. Just this back side, and then I'll flip it over and do the other side. Now when I spray paint, I do a very light coat of primer. You don't want to put on too much at one time, or you run the risk of having drips. So just really quick shots. Push down and let up, push down, let up really quickly, just a bunch of times while you're moving your hand. And I'm also shaking the can as well in between a few shots there. I'll just start shaking the can. And there it is, just a real light coat over the entire piece, so that way you don't get any drips at all. The other tip is to do it in the shade. If you spray paint in direct sunlight, the paint will dry unevenly. Just gonna flip it around here so you guys can see. And again, just real quick shots. Just let up and down real quickly, and a real light coat. Don't try to get it to look, all white in one coat. That's when you start getting drips. And again, it's just a real light coat. You can still see the original wood color showing through. And this is heirloom white with a satin finish. Also Rust-Oleum painter's touch. I'm just going to flip it over again and do it the exact same way. Again, really quick shots. Don't try to put too much of the paint on in one area. Just keep your hand moving over the entire piece. I'm just going to flip it over here, turn it around, see if everyone can see. And keep moving. Remember not to put too much paint in one area. And there it is. It looks really nice and smooth. You don't see any streaks at all. Just one even coat over the entire chair. And I'm going to use 1/4 inch staples. I'm going to tear off the old fabric. And then if there are any staples that are sticking out after you're done pulling the old fabric, just grab some pliers and pull all the staples out that are sticking out. And here we're just using a twin sheet. From Walmart. I think it was about $3. Just gonna cut enough to put on the cushion. just going to try to evenly disperse the sheet over the entire cushion so you don't see any creases at all. Just put staples every few inches. Cut off the excess when you're done. And then put a few more staples in. And there it is. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to our videos if you're watching this on YouTube.